Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Chatting with Cason. I'm your host, Cason Hollandsworth, and today we're going to be taking a look at corn, right? We're going to be taking a look at its significance in the Columbian Exchange and the significance the Columbian Exchange had on it. And not only that, we're going to be looking at, its origin, where it came from, and its impact on the world. So first I want to start it off with a quote from the centuries-long history of corn farming, as it says, quote, "As indigenous people migrated north and south from Mexico, they brought their selective bred corn seeds with them into North America and South America. Corn was an important part of the life of many indigenous tribes, providing them with food, fuel for fires, and many other uses," end quote. So right here, it really shows you, first of all, kind of where it came from. It came from the indigenous people um, of Mexico, and as they were migrating north and south, they used that corn not only for to be fed and to have nutrients in your life and be able to do their everyday activities. They also used it for, to make fires so they could stay warm. So they had many uses. They had many uses for it. It wasn't just for food for them, and that really tells me that the people that they cultivated it. It tells me that they were very resourceful. They found a way to make something that people, it was only thought to be for food, and they made it for many more things, for fire, and as it says in the quote, for many other things. So they were very resourceful. That's something that can tell me about them. They were good at using things for more than one purpose. And it was important to them. The reason it was so important to them is because it was just had so many uses. It was kind of like a Swiss Army knife of foods almost. It had, use it, like I've already said, use it for food, and they used it for fuel. Sorry. But so how it really became a part of the Columbian Exchange, that really comes in from Christopher Columbus. I have a quote here from the Alimentarium, and it says, quote, "In 1493, while serving for Spain, the Genoese navigated Christopher Columbus brought corn back to Europe from his first voyage to the Caribbean. Corn was grown from 1494, but was only moderately successful in Europe, and it was not until it evolved through hybridization that its yield increased," end quote. So that right there shows us that a way that it became a part of the Columbian Exchange is when Christopher Columbus brought it back to Europe to show everyone how useful that this crop was for the people of Europe. And adding on to that, and a role that the Columbian Exchange had in, making this crop so widespread, and many civilizations using it for many other things. I have another quote here from the Columbian Exchange. So it says, quote, "Maize was a food source from the New World that brought a change to the diets of Europeans. They now had access to and were able to eat a food that had significant nutritional value. End quote. So here, it shows us that corn, not only was it food, not only was it used for fires and things of that nature, it was also a great source of nutrients. And that was a factor that really made corn just blow up and get as widespread as it did to all of the civilizations that that use it today. And yeah, that was a reason for that. And yeah, I mean that's where I'm gonna leave it off today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will catch you in the next one.